Part 2.
I pulled into a motel on a quiet road miles from everything familiar. The neon sign flickered. The bed was cheap, the silence heavy. I held my belly and sobbed. I cried for Sarah, for the sister I lost, for the life I thought I could have, and for the baby who turned everything upside down. Days later, I found an apartment with a friend's help. I moved in, alone. A tiny space with boxes scattered and a crib waiting inside. Each time I looked at that crib, I felt hope and fear war inside me. What kind of life would I give this baby? What kind of woman was I now? James reached out occasionally. "Are you okay? Can we talk?" I never answered. I didn't want more lies. I wanted peace. I wanted truth. My sister was silent. Her absence cut deeper than any words. At family gatherings, I skipped showing up. I couldn't face their eyes, their pity, their disappointment. I felt unmoored. I created a routine around survival. Every morning I whispered to my belly, "You're safe. I may be broken, but you won't be." I got the baby's ultrasound. I saw that flicker of life. I felt love in its purest form, untarnished by mistakes, unworthy of guilt. I realized this baby didn't choose this. I did. So I now had responsibilities, not just to survive, but to grow. In therapy, I learned things I didn't want to face, that I wasn't in love, really. I was needing validation. I was longing to be seen, to matter, and when someone looked, I clung. I accepted what I shouldn't. I believed what wasn't true. The therapist said, "You were invisible, now you're visible, but at a cost." Grief took its time. I missed my sister like air. I missed the days when we'd drive to the beach, singing along to songs, the wind whipping our hair. I missed her laughter. I missed me before all this. Months passed. I changed diapers at 3 a.m. I went to classes at the community college. I painted the nursery in pastel yellow with giraffes. I bookmarked job applications. I learned the value of quiet, of rebuilding from pieces. One afternoon, the apartment door clicked. It was Mom. She held the baby, my baby, in her arms. She looked at her tiny fingers and cried. She said, "I can't hate her. She didn't ask for any of this." It broke me. Her words freed me a little. My mom, the one who cut me off, was now reaching. Something in me softened. Something in her did too. Then one snowy evening, I got a message from Sarah. "Can we meet?" I almost said no, but I said yes. We sat in a coffee shop. My coffee steamed, hers cold. She said, "I don't forgive you yet, but I don't hate you." I cried. We cried. The silence between us melted a little. It wasn't a reunion. It was a recognition. Two sisters changed forever. She relaxed her shoulders. I exhaled. For the first time, I felt hope.
Before we continue, we would like to thank all of you who support us by subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. The only appreciation we ask of you is that you subscribe, like, and share this video if you are not yet one of our subscribers. Thank you.
Now I'm raising my daughter, Hope. I named her that because in the darkest hour I found a glimmer. I built a life around that glimmer. I stopped thinking about James. I stopped replaying what-ifs. I accepted I made mistakes. I accepted I was hurting. And I decided I would heal. I found work. I found friends who didn't judge. I let love in, not that easy, perfect kind, the kind that respects boundaries, the kind that says, "I see you without demanding you see me like that." I found therapy, books, journals. I wrote letters to Sarah. I never sent them. I miss you. I'm sorry. Some nights I sent drafts to the void. Some nights I burned them. I learned that redemption isn't a destination. It's a journey. You don't wake up one day healed. You wake up one day and choose to be better than yesterday. I often imagined myself at the crossroads. One path leads back to James, the old story. The other leads forward, with my daughter, with truth. I picked forward. Sometimes I still dream of the past, of Sarah and me as kids on her rooftop, stargazing, giggling at nothing. I wake up and smile because I believe she forgives me there, and maybe that's enough. I won't lie. Some nights I cry. I don't know how many scars this left. But I know I am stronger. I know I am worthy. And I know the kind of partner I will never be again. The kind who settles for being seen instead of being respected. If you are watching this and you've ever been invisible, ever been used, ever made a mistake you regret, you are not beyond saving. You are not beyond love. You just might be beyond the first version of yourself. And that's okay. Because the next version is better. The version you build from broken pieces is stronger. Sometimes life doesn't give you the ending you imagined, but you can still make the rest of the story worth telling. I'm telling mine, with honesty, with hope, with courage. Before we continue, we would like to thank all of you who support us by subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. The only appreciation we ask of you is that you subscribe, like, and share this video if you are not yet one of our subscribers. Thank you. Go forward. Be gentle with yourself. You don't owe everyone your truth, but you owe yourself your healing.